went another couple out. My favourites. This is the mint bush. About a month ago it was green. It's just started to dry up, but if you grab it and give it a squash and give that a sniff, you can still smell it's pretty strong. It's like a minty aniseed kind of smell. When it was ripe, it was even stronger. Like as soon as you got out of the truck, you could smell it. But yeah, that's the soap bush. This one that I picked off as well. So when we get water later on, you can make kind of soap from it, and it froths up. And it's more or less the Aborigines use it as soap, just the same, you know, in the shower. But it was also, when it froths up like that, it's taking oxygen out of the water. So a lot of people think it was a fish poison, but it wasn't. It basically took the oxygen out of a water hole, and then the fish would have nothing to breathe and they'd float to the top, basically. And then you could scoop them up. So depends on the water hole. Like you wouldn't want to do it. You don't want to foul up your water hole, you know, right at the start of the dry season and just have it decaying for the whole time. So, you know, you do it towards the end of the season, then the rains would come and, you know, flush the whole thing out again, and you'd be right. But yeah, this is Split Rock itself. So I'm just kind of holding up here because we're about to head around to the art sites and everything else like that. But just to, you know, I'm not the local Aboriginal of this area, so I can't say too much about it, or I can't, you know, welcome you to country or anything like that. But I still think it's, you know, worth paying a bit of respect to, because it's, you know, it is their sacred site. Most of these sites, they weren't like sacred. They were, because Aboriginal societies were split up into, you know, various groups, and different areas had different meanings, that kind of thing. This one was more or less generic use, mainly in the in the wet season. They'd come to this area, but it still was a very special place to them, and it was all kind of about their ancestors, you know, especially because these paintings have been around for at least 13,000 years, they've proven. So, you know, them coming here would be kind of, they knew that their ancestral spirits are close by, kind of thing. So we'll head around. I'll let you have a look at the kind of the paintings yourself. You can form your own idea, and then I can point out what a couple of them are and that kind of thing.